The Android Security Bulletin has been published for the June vulnerabilities list, different things they're going to fix. And there's 37 different security vulnerabilities that the June security patch is going to address. And I believe about 19 of them are high level and three critical security updates. And then there's something that's interesting. So this is just for general Android, normal Android stuff. It's a little bit different when it comes to Samsung. Samsung has their own stuff they do on top of Android. They have 22 different additional security vulnerabilities that have been identified that are supposed to be fixed when we get this update. So I want to talk about that in this video, and also the importance of these monthly security patches. A lot of people kind of blow them off like, oh, well, you know, I don't need that, I'm not going to get that. Well, you say that, and then Google identifies that there's like almost 40 different security vulnerabilities that it's going to fix in just this month alone. So it's like an ongoing, continuing effort. This isn't like, okay, we put out Android, and you know, Android at its root level and the kernel and all that stuff is generally secured, but as you put these things on different devices, as you run them on different chipsets, that's something that can present vulnerabilities as well. If you've got the Google Tensor chip, you've got a Snapdragon 8 Generation 3, you've got a MediaTek Dimensity chip. Each one of those different chips in the hardware and the underlying hardware that supports them can create exploits and vulnerabilities and things like that. So it's important to get your monthly security patch. And you're probably wondering, where is the security patch? Where is it at? Why don't we have the June security patch and update yet? We already had the first Monday of the month. And that's true. We're on Thursday now, and we still don't have anything yet. And I kind of expected this, and I touched on this briefly in my previous video where I talked about it, because it's the June feature drop month, right? So we're gonna see some cool things with the June feature drop. We're supposed to be getting the ability to edit messages on RCS text chat. And somebody asked me, they said, how many people actually use this? Like, who cares about RCS chat? And there's over 1 billion active users on RCS chat. So it's not something that we're in the minority anymore. We're talking about 1 billion people have RCS chat enabled. That's not just phones that support it, that's phones that actively have it enabled. So to have the ability to edit a message, I think is really cool. Now you have to do it within the first 15 minutes. It's not like, hey, I sent a message and then you can go back tomorrow. But yeah, the June feature drop is going to be this month, and pretty much any time we have the feature drops come in from Google, they're never on time. Like, they're never, ever, ever on time. So I'm fully expecting it probably next week. And we're already on Thursday now. It would surprise me if it shows up tomorrow. I mean, that's cool if it shows up tomorrow, but I'm expecting next week, and then we'll get to see the new feature stuff. I'm hoping we finally get the ability to use video out from the USB-C port on the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro. I'm hoping we see those. That would be nice, but at this point, I don't know. It's been available in beta. And also there's been the AI core update, so you should be able to take advantage of Gemini Nano on your Pixel 8 phone now, which is still limited. But yeah, I mean, this is a cool thing with the Google Pixel phones. Presumably we get these things first. So Google's gonna roll out the security patch and update. That's gonna go to the other manufacturers. They'll be able to incorporate that into their updates. But I think 37 different security vulnerabilities, I believe it was like 17 or 19 like high level vulnerabilities, and then 3 critical ones. That's something that, you know, Google is actively working on this stuff. They're actively testing, actively fighting, actively trying to make sure that the Android platform stays as secure as possible for everybody. And that's one of the great benefits with the Google Pixel phones, especially now, 7 years of security patches, 7 years of operating system updates. I mean, that's like really, really cool. Sorry, I switched my hands here. My shoulder's getting tired. So I'm filming outside again. I was actually out running around today. I was supposed to take my son down to the recruiter, the Air Force recruiter, but he had the recruiter canceled on us, so we went to go eat lunch instead. But yeah, so I decided to go ahead and film out here. Y'all like the one on top of the building. Now I'm out here, just ate at one of my favorite seafood restaurant, Papa's Seafood. If you've ever been there, it's amazing. All the Papa's restaurants are. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the security stuff, because just as much as we get these quarterly feature drops, just as much as we get the monthly updates and things like that, and we get little new features, onesie twosies here's and there, I think it's important that we get all these updates. And another thing about the security patch too, whenever they put out the security listing stuff, it usually means that the update is imminent. Usually it comes out like the day before, but this came out, I believe it came out yesterday. The update's not here yet. Again, I expect it probably next week. And then we're gonna go through the typical rigmarole of it's gonna be rolling out that whole week. So people are gonna be mad, not everybody has it on day one, all that jazz, but it'll get there, it'll be here. and you'll be able to enjoy it. And I don't know, it'll be interesting. I'm going to see if I can use the digital key with my Tesla. I know that they're adding more support for like Polestar and a few other ones. So that'll be cool when you can just use your phone as your mobile wallet, as your communications device, as the key to your car. I think that stuff's pretty cool. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and talk about expressly the security vulnerabilities, letting y'all know that, hey, this is a big deal. There is a reason to go ahead and update every month, and Google is actively working on this. I think 37 is pretty significant, and then an additional 22 just for the Samsung Galaxy phones because of One UI. And for those of you asking, I'm recording on my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm using the special Shure lav microphone that I bought, and it seemed to work pretty good the other day, so I'm testing it out here again, out in public, out in the wind. Man, it's hot. So anyway, that's all I got in this video. If you have any questions or comments, of course, please go to the comment section. I'll do my best to get back with you. We'll talk about stuff there. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and a little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys next time.